Hey guys, Half Chrome. We've got a new one for you today. This is the Xiaomi MITU. Not a lot of people have this. It is gaining some popularity over in China especially. We tested it out quite extensively and we're going to tell you all about it. Question is it a competitor to this guy, the Ryze Tello? Made famous thanks in part to DJI and its rather incredible performance for under $100. The Xiaomi MITU, a little bit cheaper in the $80 range from banggood.com. Is it going to stand the test though? Is the camera as good? Is it even better? We're going to take a close look. It does have some other features we're going to talk about as well that the Tello doesn't have, but it's also missing some features. We're going to be right back to talk about it. We'll see you in a second. Okay, so first question, how do you pronounce Xiaomi? How do you say it? It's actually Xiaomi. I got it wrong in our first video that we talked about a Xiaomi product. That was this guy, the Xiaomi Wi-Fi extender. Now what's cool about this is ironically we used it to extend the range of the Tello. You can also use it on other Wi-Fi drones like the MITU, but nice little device. Check out our video all about that. One of the features that this has is this battle feature. There are a couple extra sensors. There's one on the back here, one on the front, and a little IR transmitter on the front as well. You can do battle mode if you have two of these. Is that really something you want to be doing with your $80 to $100 drone? I don't know. But you can fly them around, basically shoot, press a fire button, and shoot it at another drone. We didn't test that feature. It's basically a game mode, but you can check it out if you want to buy two of these. If you really want to do battle mode with a drone, we've got another one for you. So we've tested some battle drones in the past. These guys right behind me, the Cheerson CX60. They don't come as one, they come as a pair. Makes sense. If you're going to do battle, you need two drones. We do recommend it. It is fun, but it is a bit of a novelty. If you're going to do that, you probably want to do it with a toy grade drone like this. We had a lot of fun, but the fun is only so far. These don't come with a camera. Let's take a look at what comes with your MITU. Like the Tello, you get 4 prop guards. You only get 2 props with the MITU and a set of Chinese only instructions. That is important if you're a first-time flyer. You will be a bit confused if you don't speak Chinese. Similarly, the app is only in Chinese. We've translated it here for you using Google Translate. Really pretty self-explanatory by the icons. The highly qualified mode shown over there on the right, basically just a way to change the max altitude from the default 2.5 meters, which is pretty short. You line up the Tello and the MITU and you'll see they're pretty much exactly the same size, which you might think would get you similar flight times. The Tello quotes 13 minutes, however, only 10 on the MITU. In practice, we're looking at 12 to 13 with the Tello and only around 8 with the MITU. And why is that? Well, the MITU is about 9 grams heavier and has a smaller battery at 920 milliamp hours as opposed to the 1100 from the Tello. For sensors on the bottom, the MITU has the more standard sonar sensor using acoustics to find distance as opposed to the Tello's a little bit more modern infrared system. And it does have an optical flow camera, which we found to be pretty darn good, but not as good as the Tellos, and we'll show you that here. So what we're doing is we're setting up some patterns on the ground. The Tello does need some things to see as well as the MITU in order for optical flow to work well. Maybe we set up a few too many, so let's strip it down. Don't need quite that many drones on the ground. So we get them all up in the air here. I'm also flying an Yixin Windmill, another good little drone we'll talk about in another video. You can see them all hovering in front of the clock. We're getting hover time and stability. The MITU unfortunately does have some yaw stability issues. It is not as stable, and you can see from the video here, really nice looking video, but it is shaking around a little bit and wobbling left and right, and you definitely don't get that from the Tello. In this case, the video looking better than the Tello. Here it is from the Tello, but the Tello super smooth, and in some cases, as you'll see, the video from the Tello actually does look better. Here you can see the one thing to note from the MITU is the color is changing. You get really nice bright yellow, sometimes more pale like the Tello others. trying to make it through this gauntlet here on the playground, having a lot of problems. The stability of the MITU is struggling, the optical flow for unknown reasons. It wasn't really windy, but I'm just having a heck of a time getting it through this little obstacle course. The on-screen controls just aren't as easy as they are with the Tello. So I'm going to crash maybe just one more time before I finally make it through. I think this is actually my successful one. Kind of a blitzkrieg. Make it all the way through finally and come back. You can see me sitting at the top of the playground by myself. That's not weird at all. Now here in contrast, you see the Tello. This is first attempt, silky smooth video, silky smooth, going the other way this time, but through the exact same set of obstacles. You just really, the on-screen controls as well as the video smoothness, just unparalleled what you get for under $100 with the Tello, and no problems bringing it right back to me again. The MITU does take some pretty nice selfies, some pretty good pictures, as we saw in the basement as well. Good color, but it is shaky and you will get some blur associated with that sometimes. Now taking a look at the test target, again stacks up well with the Tello, lots of detail, good color and everything. Okay, so let's talk about getting the files downloaded from your MITU to your phone or your computer. I had no luck going straight to the computer with a USB, so I was stuck going to my Samsung Android phone, and that can be a really slow, annoying download process where you actually need to repower on the drone a couple times because it will shut itself down. It doesn't think you're flying. It'll turn itself off even though you are trying to download the video. So pretty painful to go from drone to phone to computer if that's what your goal is. And the only other thing we noticed was we couldn't really get this thing to fly on our iPhone, so had to go Android. They tell us that the app is getting updated or something like that, but we got tired of waiting. So as of right now, per our knowledge and testing, only for Android. Would I recommend the Xiaomi MITU over the Ryze Tello? At the end of the day, the answer is no. The Tello just wins on pretty much all accounts, including the smoothness of the video, the smoothness of the flight, the ease of control, battery life, stability, all the above. Super nice with the Tello. Also some really interesting flight modes. The battle mode on the Xiaomi is interesting, but unless you buy two, you're not going to be using it, and really a bit of a novelty item, not enough to make it worth it for us to recommend it over the Tello. The other thing the Xiaomi does have over the Tello is range of the video recording. So it will record a video over a longer distance from the remote because it doesn't need to stream that video. However, that's at the cost of taking an obnoxiously long amount of time to download that video, including multiple power-ons of the drone itself. And you can resolve the issue with the Tello's limited range with actually the Xiaomi Wi-Fi extender. So thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this video. We had a fun time making it and learning about the Xiaomi. We'll see you next time.